Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out Good Thing by I-dle.
Hey guys, so we're going to be checking out I-dle now, right?
I-dle.
Used to be GIDLE or...
Yeah, although whether or not they've always been called I-dle or GIDLE is really kind of up for discussion. No one really knows the answer. The girls themselves had said both.
Okay.
But we're just gonna call them I-dle because it's easier, and
Okay.
there's no G anymore.
And this is this the first song they come out with?
This is the first song with the reband. I wonder if it's a little bit of like a rebirth for them as an artist, a sort of shedding of their past image.
Mm-hmm.
I-dle is a really progressive K-pop band.
Okay.
So for numerous reasons. Number one, they are a self-producing K-pop group. Soyeon, their leader, is their main lyricist, and she has a heavy hand in producing their songs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's part of GI. It's gonna be so hard to not say GI now. I think that's part of I-dle's success, is that since they do largely produce their own music with very little outside help, they're giving themselves the best bops, right? So like, whereas other groups are given songs by songwriting teams, they're making what they want to produce.
Okay.
Soyeon is also a little bit of a firecracker. She's very opinionated and outspoken, which for a female in Korea is pretty progressive.
Okay.
She's not mindful and demure. She says what she means and she means what she says. She shit talks her record label,
Okay.
which is insanely just like out of character for, like, you know, most idols are really beholden to their companies, and there's like a culture of like respect and
Mm-hmm.
but her and the other girls, they've all been very outspoken about not being happy with the record label.
Okay.
Mind you, they did just re-up their contract with the record label. I think probably in part because the record label was like, okay, talk shit, that's fine. Bring in the money, say whatever you need to, we're cool.
Right.
And
Okay.
everyone's happy with that arrangement. She's talked shit about award shows, at the award shows. People
Okay.
have speculated that she's thrown shade at other idols in her lyrics, but like that's a little bit more hard to prove. So she's very outspoken. All the girls are very outspoken, very fierce. They have a dominating presence. They're just not little wilting flowers. They're strong, independent women.
Okay.
And that shows in how they portray themselves in their music.
Okay, awesome. So guys, just in case you don't know who I am, I typically, traverse the J-pop realm, and I have my best friend here, Mal, who's more into K-pop, and so she's kind of shepherded me. She's guiding me through all of this, and this is a brand new song that just came out, and so Mal was saying that we got to check this out and see what's going on here. So I guess, are you ready to jump on in?
I sure am.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Before we do, feel free to check out my memberships. They're only $1 each, and you get early access to videos like these and other anime reactions as well. Already a lot of energy right off the bat.
That's Soyeon, the leader, the lyricist.
Okay.
That's my bias.
The blonde, or?
Yeah, the blonde.
Okay. This feels like a really strong start. I don't know anything, but it feels powerful.
Yeah. Her. She's the one.
Okay.
전부 가져 발로 펑펑펑펑 Hey boy you never
the punk rock aesthetic she's got going on there.
I like the rocker vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Stop hate, spread love.
Oh my god. I'm just waiting because there's usually like a whole story.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But as someone who's well seasoned with them, how did you feel?
It's not my favorite by them.
Okay.
It's not my favorite by them. It felt a little. I feel like I've heard it before.
Okay.
Not necessarily in K-pop. Let me make that distinction. For K-pop, that's different. That's very unique. I love the punk rock edge they had throughout the entire that. Whether it was like the attitudes, the styling, kind of the bratty tone in the way that they sang.
Okay.
Soyeon with that short hair, that's new. The short blonde hair, I love it. It's very subversive for a K-pop idol. I think they're trying to go for an edgier thing here, and
Okay.
it worked, but the song felt a little generic.
Okay.
Like you could have heard it in the 2000s.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, and just so you guys know, I know nothing. So again, Malice kind of shepherded me through all this stuff. So I kind of come from only recently got into J-pop, maybe like a couple of years ago. And so and then before that, I'm more of like a like a rocker, more metal, heavier stuff kind of guy. So all this is very new to me. I'm very fish out of water. So my view on this, I think, is pretty like lenient. I'm kind of really open to anything, and so I wouldn't know if this was something that's ground that's been traversed before. And
In K-pop, no.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
K-pop, and I did kind of get vibes of like, because I at least know that they're kind of hitting the reset button more or less. I kind of feel like, okay, like, they're gonna start off maybe with something fun. Maybe it's a little on the safer side of things, but like still trying to start off a little strong and being like, hey, like because there's some like legal stuff that they went through, right? Essentially with their name.
I wouldn't imagine so, because they are still with Cube.
Okay.
So they're with the same record label they have been from the beginning. Usually when they have legal troubles with names and things like that, it's when there's a disconnect with the record labels. So
Okay.
I kind of doubt it. I would imagine this is something they did with their record company's blessing.
Got it. Okay.
But that's a good point. I didn't think about that. It is a little bit of a rebirth, like I was saying earlier, right? So maybe you're right. Maybe it's supposed to be fun and like a shedding of skin, and it's not supposed to be. It's about good vibes.
Yeah.
Because like they said, spread love and hate or whatever at the end of the video. It's called Good Thing.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just supposed to be vibes. It's not supposed to be some huge statement other than like, we're happy to be who we are right now in this moment.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it was them saying like, hey, we're okay, and this is us being okay.
Yeah, I like that.
So I mean, I don't, that's just vibes that I'm just reading here. I could be off, but
I like it.
But yeah, that's kind of like where I was getting that from it. And yeah, and and it's not necessarily like I heard the song and went like, holy crap, I've never heard this before, but definitely it had like a lot of like attitude. It was really fun. It looked like they were just having fun during certain parts of the video.
Yeah.
I was just filming it and just
Like
kind of
friends hanging out
exactly
and like just having the time of their lives with each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of music has a place.
White girl party music.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to comment on like, even though like maybe the song wasn't like my favorite that they've ever done, it was still super enjoyable. Like, it's not a song I would skip if I heard it on the radio, and it is like a song I would love to blast out on a girls' night, like,
Yeah.
and belt it out with my friends. And like, they are so, I'm sure you could see, just watching them, the confidence that they have in their performance. Like, they're seasoned veterans. It shows. There's like no hesitance to their performance. There's no like inhibitions. They just are who they are, and they don't give a fuck. And I kind of love that about them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love watching them always. Like, they're always going to put on a good show. They're always going to perform. They're never going to half-ass anything. So, I think with K-pop, the visuals are almost kind of as important as the music in a lot of cases. And I feel like the visuals did a lot here for this one.
There were a couple of shots, especially on the train, that like had like some really good cinematography, like when they were just like panning across, and I don't know,
the slow-mo kind of.
Yeah, and there was like the brunette sitting there in the middle while everybody was kind of going crazy in the back, and she's just kind of looking like, you know, she's just a queen and serving, and
it was cinematic.
Yeah, cinematic, exactly. And so so there was like, even though there was like some handheld camera work going on, there was still like some artistry going on with just the way it's being filmed, and all the different attires that they're wearing. I almost had a question of like, is that how they normally dress? Oh, like no, they're just different now. And so they kept changing wardrobes. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what they do. Is that they, you know, they don't wear just one thing. It's, you know, they wear a lot of different.
That's very idle.
Yeah.
You do have with a lot of K-pop groups ensembles that are meant to like match each other. I feel while they do match, they always have like personalization to whatever they're wearing, so they don't look like homogenous. There was one video where they did do that, but I think it was intentional given the subject matter of the song. Okay. So like, you know, that all feels very on brand for them. Like they're gonna express, like one of the girls was wearing like a Sailor Moon getup essentially, while another one was like in a pantsuit. And you know, standing next to each other. So I kind of like that because they're showcasing to us who they are. Okay. And what they want to dress and wear. You know what I mean? So. Okay. All right. I guess we're at the point where we can kind of rate the song. This is gonna be hard.
So we rate songs out of 10. We'll start with you, I guess.
Fuck.
I can go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so I'm thinking, because I want to make space for songs that might come later that will be like holy shit kind of stuff. Right. I think I'm gonna go with like a high 6, like a 6.8.
That's fair.
Something like that. And that way, because I usually always land on like 7s and stuff, and like I don't know why, but I'm thinking 6.8 because then that leaves room for, you know, me to go up higher if there's later songs that just really hit. Right.
I'm actually gonna just go with your rating. Like I like that. I think that that's good.
Okay.
It was under the 3-minute mark, so it felt a little bit like an incomplete song. Like I don't know that there was a proper like bridge.
Okay.
I don't feel like they had a bridge.
I don't think they did. I don't remember one.
And I like bridges in my songs.
Okay.
Not that you have to stick with like a formula or whatever, but it was quick. So it felt a little incomplete. So for that reason, I would, it's not, you know, I'll go 6.5. It's still above average.
Yeah.
It's a well-produced song. Their vocals were great. I enjoyed listening to it. It's ear candy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, I think the missing bridge also lends itself to just the more playful style of what this song is. Usually bridges will make space for more, you know, a bit more drama in there, and there's really no drama in this other than just like the attitude, if anything. Yeah. So
bridge.
Yeah, it doesn't have time for, you know, drama. It is what it is.
It's partying.
Yeah. So okay. So 6.8 and 6.5.
Yeah, I think so.
Not bad. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's a pretty strong start. It's very well produced. And yeah, it's just go have fun.
And knowing that they had a really large hand in creating the song, I think makes it a little bit more special because it's wholly theirs. So
that's a good point too. Okay. Awesome. Okay, well, cool guys. Well, if there's anything else you want us to check out, because I'm kind of a blank slate when it comes to K-pop, like you can check out my channel and see the very few K-pop videos I've done. So if there's anything you want us to check out, feel free to let us know in the comments. But that's it from us, and we'll see you later. Do you feel good about that one, or do you?
I don't know. Do you feel good about that one? Do you want me to do it again?
You can.
I don't know.